Now, generally, with an ankle sprain, it involves the anterior talofibular ligament, which is a ligament that runs from here to here. Can you see that, Lonnie? Yeah. Is that too far away for you? No, you wouldn't lie to me, Lonnie, would you? You don't look like the type that would lie. All right, it's right there, and that's the culprit. Usually you turn your ankle, and that's the one that goes under stress.
Right.
Quite often, you know, if you have an ankle sprain, it's a bad one, you can compare the two. You ever do that, Brad? Just have them go like this, and you can see the one turns more than the other if it's a really bad tear.
Right. Yep.
So you can also get a high ankle sprain, and that can be the ligaments right up in here, right off the fibula here.
Yeah, you hear them talk about that sometimes on football. He's got a high ankle sprain, you know.
All right, so there's 3 grades of sprains, and it's kind of interesting to know this, especially with the anterior talofibular ligament. There's a grade 1, and in that case, Brad, you're having a stretching or a slight tearing of the anterior talofibular ligament.
The ligaments are still intact; they're not ripped apart, but they're irritated and stressed.
Just a mild strain. You're going to have some tenderness, a little bit of swelling and stiffness. Nothing too bad.
Right.
Probably the more common one is a grade 2, Brad, and that's where you have a large tear, but it's incomplete. I mean, it's not completely tore through.
So it's kind of like this.
Yeah, a little frayed. Walking is painful. You know, this is the one you see where people are often going to have crutches.
A lot of swelling.
A lot of swelling, yeah, exactly. That's a grade 2. A grade 3, now that's a complete tear. I mean, that's a serious thing.
Yeah, the ligament.
In that case, your ankle is going to feel real wobbly, like it's not even going to support you.
Right.
And walking is very hard, very unstable. So braces, they just provide some nice support. Some of them are kind of like sleeves.
Yep.
And this is a nice brace. I like this one. It fits well. It's very adjustable. Come back to this video and I'll show you how to do it. So you're going to start off with the yoso. This is going to be on the top part of the ankle, and this part is going to be on the foot. The heel goes right into that hole there.
Yep.
All right? So you put it down. I'm putting my heel right into that hole.
There you go.
And again, the part that says yoso is up here. Where is it?
It's over on that side.
Oh, here it is. Yep. Right there.
Flipped it over.
How are we doing, Lonnie? Can you see okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and tighten that one up first. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and tighten up the lower one onto the foot. And this is where the nice extra stretch comes in and support, Brad.
Sure.
You just tighten this up over here like that, and you tighten this up over here like this.
Makes a crisscross there.
Yep. This is a nice brace. Now again, what this does, Brad, also besides giving some compression and helps with swelling,
sure,
it gives you proprioception, increased proprioception.
Right.
And what is proprioception, Brad?
It's the ability for your body to know where your
limb
is, your foot, without looking at it.
So right now, I can tell with my eyes closed, I can tell my foot is turned in, and I can tell my foot is turned out.
Right.
When you sprain your ankle bad, you start losing that sense of where, my ankle might start to turn and I don't know it's turning without looking at it.
Right.
That's why people continually sprain their ankles again and again. They lose that sense and their ankle starts to turn and they don't know it and they don't react.
Right.
So they get real floppy.
It's not only a mechanical problem with the foot, but the nervous system needs to be tuned in as well.
And that's why people often with a sprain, I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, Brad, but with a sprain, when they stand on one leg like this, they're all over the place.
Sure.
Because their proprioception is bad. This is going to help with the proprioception.
Sure.